Hi, Alex here. I want to talk to you about taking raw data of companies, prospects, whatever industry you happen to be in, and getting those into warm and hot leads you can work on. I found that most companies these days are really concerned with lead generation rather than sales skills to take it that next forward. It's that first getting those leads out. And they're recruiting salespeople, not really understanding the different types of salespeople, often not being from that background themselves. So I just want to elucidate some very quick points to help you get going there. Now, there's two types of salespeople, which we can loosely call openers and closers. Now, the openers, as the word suggests, are the rapport builders, the icebreakers, and they're very good and confident to talk to people they haven't talked to before. A lot of people have a fear of rejection. They're very good at that. They're very buzzy. They can make lots of calls in a day, and they have a lot of energy to them because people always want to talk to somebody who's very energetic and so forth. So they warm people up, get them interested, get their attention, get them interested. And that's where they really stop, because that chatting up, that very soft skills is very different to the closer. And the closer is somebody very assertive, gets to the point, negotiates, gets the deal done. It's a totally different type of communication and personality type. So openers and closers are usually quite different sorts of people. So one of the big mistakes people make, they recruit, oh, we can just afford one salesperson, we've got the desk space, we've got the budget for the salary, and they just get one person. They usually make the mistake of competing on basic salary because they're used to that in other areas, technical staff or whatever. And the problem in sales is that salespeople perform the more pressure they're under, and the more basic they have, the less pressure they're under. So there's something to be managed there and thought about, which you can look at my other videos to get some answers on. But first of all, before you even look at openers, you really need to look at marketing first these days. You need to have a social media campaign. You need to have YouTube channels and all the rest of it. You need loads of content on your website so that as soon as anybody even hears about you, they can really sell themselves by watching and reading and listening to the content that's readily available. So they're all really primed by the time somebody actually gets to talk to them. So marketing first. You need your funnels, sales funnels, taking them through so that they're really warmed up even before you get to really talk to them. Okay, now the opener profiles, if you're really opening and you've got somebody to close, which quite often you have, the opener profiles are good rapport builders, good people, the sort of person you put into a room of strangers and they know everybody in 10 minutes. That's the sort of character you're looking for. They have no fear of rejection. They're just really good at getting to know people they don't know. And you can check their social life to see how they are and how good they are at doing that. That's what they're doing. Now, there's another rule I want to talk to you about, which I call the rule of three. And the rule of three says 3 salespeople will produce a lot more than 3 times one person. One person is very difficult to get a buzz in the office with one person. There's no competition or even cooperation, and all sorts of the social dynamics work so much better with a team of 3. So you really need to think about when we're starting in sales, to get a team of 3. Now, in a team of 3, probably one won't make it and you replace them. But then you get a hardcore of people that are actually producing. So you need to get a team of 3 ready to start off with. If that's, the end game is performance results, and that's how you need to measure everything in the sales department. So if you want warm and hot leads, get your marketing first, your social media, your sales funnels. And I recommend various sites like Builderall if you haven't got software to do funnels, to look at it, or ClickFunnels itself is actually quite good. And if you're really stuck on all of this, employ somebody that is an expert on it. And I've got a whole diary full of contacts. If you just ring me, I'll pass them over to you. So hopefully that helps, and have a great day.